Well, hello, and good afternoon, ladies and germs. The king is back, Balatro is back, and I hope we're ready to have ourselves a fun time with it. And I already see we got Waylon, Becephalus, Blue Collar Loser, hang in the chat. How y'all doing? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. But yeah, so I have not had a chance to go back through the part of Infamous Second Son that I need to replay. Haven't been able to do that just yet. So I figure, why not just play the game I like more anyway? I am glad notifications finally worked. Usually I miss you until an hour. Well, I'm glad they worked too. I'm glad. Good to hear. Yeah, we're gonna come back to Balatro. Yeah, really, Waylon, that really took off, didn't it? Israel, how's it going? Good to see y'all. But yeah, we are back with Balatro. See how long it takes to platinum this baby, or if I even can. Yeah, we're gonna be playing with the green deck today, which the green deck is a good. It's a good one for like money stuff, a lot of the money trophies and whatnot. We got 5 trophies our first run. That was pretty cool. Which there's quite a number left. We'll see if we can get any today, but otherwise we'll just have a good time with it, you know. Anyway, how's this all of y'all doing today? It's gonna go down exactly as it did against the Nuggets. I even think it's possible they end the series with the next one. I think it went longer than 30 minutes, Waylon, if I'm being honest. That ran for a while. And I was most of the time just sitting there like, I don't know what to say right now. But man, that stream, that went a while. That went a while. We went till 3 a.m. And I had only initially planned to be on there for an hour. And I was there for the whole 6. I had to talk Leon off the True Lies as peak masculinity. I had to talk him off of that notion, because he most certainly, the movie most certainly is not. I mean, it's fine. The movie's fine, but peak, no. All right, what we got here? Uncommon Jokers give times 1.5. That is a good. That can be a good one, but we don't have any uncommon jokers, so it's going to literally do nothing for us. So we're going to leave that one. 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card when any booster pack is open. Yeah, sure. That can do something. We'll go Diamond Suite. The Last Stand is stupid, but it is fun. Okay, I haven't seen it. Never saw that one. By the way, anyone who happens to be watching, hasn't subscribed yet, hasn't hit the like button, please do. Please do. I wonder if people will ever acknowledge how SGA is actually on a super team. I don't agree with you. Because they did not build his team. They did not like start acquiring a bunch of, like, they built that team organically. So I mean, if it's a super team, it is because the Thunder are really, really smart. So I'm not going to hold that against SGA. They built that around him. So good for him. What's going on, Whitey? How you doing? I listened to the first hour. I get to hear what I missed. It was madness, but what was so hilarious, Blue, is we didn't at first realize that you had just dropped out. So all of a sudden, like, it was right before Vex left, and she was like, wait a minute, did anyone notice Blue is gone? And we were all like, oh, what? And he was just like, where'd he go? It just happened. Oh, shoot. But honestly, Israel, it's like, here's the thing. If it's a super team, who are the superstars that are not SGA. Who else is a superstar on that team? Who else? I think they're just a really well-constructed team, but they really only have one superstar. They might have one other all-star, but they have a lot of really good players. I don't think they're a super team. They could become one. Let's see. Proctophile, what's going on, man? How you doing? You just start the grind? Are you referring to the Balatro grind? I mean, I just started this particular session. This is part 2 of this particular playthrough. I've been playing this on another profile, so I know the game okay. I'm far from great at it, but it's fun. Creates a random rare joker, sets money to 0. That could be good. Let's give it a whirl. Dang it. That's not the one I wanted. I don't like this card. Especially early in the game, this is not a good card. I don't like it. That's a good one. This is a good one. Oh well, took the risk, didn't pay off. I honestly don't like any of this either, but we'll take Jack of Hearts, I guess. We don't have to take any of it, but we'll take it. Why not? Oh, nice. That's pretty nice, Whitey. Cool, cool. Good old brisket. Okay, we can do a straight. We can actually enhance a couple of these. We'll enhance these two. Wait a minute. Oh, we need to I didn't realize we still had that selected. There we go. Only 3 weeks pickles. The 6 weeks is gonna be peak. Nice. Haven't played it yet, but I heard a lot about how hard it is to platinum Balatro. Yeah, I can already tell from what I've seen the cards to be that this is a very difficult game to fully platinum. Now, one thing I'm going to we could probably do that on this run. Now, should we aim for... I mean, we've already kind of started aiming for diamond cards, so... I watch Public Enemies. I have thoughts that most aren't good. I watched that one time. I didn't think it was all that good. We're going to try to start converting these cards to diamonds. We'll make that our go-to suit for this particular run. It does have very chill music. I quite like it. I do wish there were like more options music-wise, but this is a very nice mellow theme. There's other All-Stars, though, albeit only one more. Then they're not a super team. I can't call them a super team with one All-Star and an SGA. I don't think that's enough. I think they're a very, very well-constructed team. Jeremy Johns really liked the F1 movie. Nice. That's good to hear. That could be... We'll worry about this voucher later. Open up our Celestial pack. We need some multipliers for real. Convert to hearts. I wonder if there are more tracks for it. As far as I know, this is the only track for the game. I've watched some videos of people playing this. I've only ever heard this track. Is a character movie told like a plot movie? It's all garnish and no meat. Yeah, I didn't think much of it myself. Okay, this could help us convert to diamonds. So I say we sell, and yeah, we'll continue. We're gonna convert things to diamonds, starting with the face cards. Okay, this actually could be useful in the early parts of the game, so we'll go ahead and pick that up. Stitch those. Are you playing on Steam? No, this is on PS5. I don't yet have the game on Steam, but I probably will get it at some point. Yeah, I freaking love. Steam has music DLC? Oh, sweet. Nice. It's funny because I actually just put this on my wish list. The Steam summer sale, I think, is in like 9 days. So maybe that'll go on sale. Yeah, it's a Michael Mann crime movie. Yeah, Collateral definitely puts it to shame. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the 2 pairs. Also get rid of the 5. Plus we got one of these diamonds, so that's good. Gives us a little multiplier there. Yeah, we're gonna need more multipliers to keep going on this run, but it's going. It's going. But yeah, I do think OKC's pretty much that game locked it. Plus, if Tyrese Halliburton is still hurt, it's over the next game. That's kind of why I'm a little worried about them going forward, the Pacers, because I think he's hurt. So yeah, this Joker gains 0.25 multiplier for every card sold. Resets when boss blind is defeated. This card can be really good if you've got a good economy for your cards, but I currently don't have that. I don't have great money at the moment, so we'll pass on that. That's an okay card. Plus 12 multiplier. I can deal with that. That's good. And what do we get here? That's a lucky card, isn't it? Nice. I like the lucky cards. Lucky cards good. Especially if you get the Lucky Cat. The Lucky Cat is amazing. We're going to increase these to Lucky Cards. Lucky Cards are awesome. And we'll get 2 Tarots. Ooh, a Joker. Nice. And that could potentially be useful too. Ooh, sweet. That's a good early game card. I likes it. We're gonna sell that, and we're gonna use this again. Let's see what we get. 3 of a kind. Not bad, not bad. This will increase our 3 of a kinds, our 2 pair, our regular pairs, and if we get a full house, yeah, I think it helps that too. Good. Straights, full house, we'll do 3 of a kind. Yeah, Bale he was kind of forgettable in that movie. I was about to say, if I remember correctly, then I realized the irony of that statement. It's a good pair, couple of pairs here, and we might get a straight right after. Yep, that's a solid hand. We can work with this. We'll need better. Is the movie The Fighter? The Fighter's pretty good. I like The Fighter. The Fighter's a solid movie. It is a solid film. Sweet. Legendary Joker. Okay, what do we get rid of? I say we get rid of Sly Joker. And that's a Legendary Joker, which gives us a trophy, which, what are we at? We're at the 16-minute mark. So there we go. We got another trophy, and this card creates a negative copy of one random consumable card in your possession at the end of the shop. Now, what that means is if you have, over there to the right of this particular card, if you have like a tarot card there or a planet card, if I were to leave this shop right now and I had something, this would copy it, and it would not cost a slot. So you can actually do some really cool runs with this one. So we'll see what happens as the game progresses. We'll go ahead and buy this voucher. Yeah, Bale's pretty Didn't Bale win Best Supporting Actor for The Fighter? Chips halved. Alright, we'll try to see if we can get around that. Actually, I'm going to keep those. Oops. Ditch that. Those are not good. Come on, give me something. That's a little. Nothing special there, though. Not a ton to work with so far. That helps. That multiplier really helps. Let's see. 5, 6, 7. If we had an 8, that'd be pretty good. Ah, dang. But we did get this. That's good. And we got the plus 20 multiplier. Nice. Yep, that put us over. I'm conflicted between which Balatro I like more, Ken Miles or Dan Evans. Yeah, that's tough. I would say acting-wise, I think Ken Miles is the better performance. But I love both of those characters. I think both of those characters are just so good. 310 to Yuma is such an awesome movie. Retrigger all played cards in the final hand of the round. It's a pretty solid card. Okay, we'll buy this because it's good for 2, basically. Why not? And we'll leave that. See? We just got a second one. And here's the thing. You can kind of just leave this here, and you can keep duplicating it over. Granted, it's a straight flush card, so it's not going to help us that much, but if we can get a good planet card that we're currently using, that could be quite good. Upgrade pair by 3 levels. That's not too bad. But we won't do that right now. I don't like to skip rounds unless I'm going for a speed run. Okay, there we go. And hello to anybody who's watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you so choose. And welcome, welcome. Hang in the chat. We're a delightful bunch. Alright, alright. Ooh, gold card. Now this one we can play with the gold card a bit, perhaps, but let me check the arcane packs real quick. Now, if I can say anything good about Public Enemies, the cinematography, costume, and set work is tremendous. Yeah, that aspect of it is really good. This Joker game's +1 multiplier per consecutive hand played without playing a face card. That is kind of antithetical to what we are doing on what we have in our amongst our Jokers right now. So I'm gonna say that's a no from me, dog. We can keep converting to diamonds, so we will. Plus there are cards attached to, like, getting a lot of diamonds, that kind of thing. Or getting a lot of clubs, or getting a lot of hearts, or getting a lot of whatever, you know. I'm going to leave that. And there we go. Got a second gold card. Gold cards are money! Okay. Let's ditch these. We're going to convert this to gold. Not a great draw so far, so we're going to go ahead and hit this one for just a pair. Just a pair. We'll get rid of these. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get something good. I don't want to get rid of the gold 5, but if we have to, we have to. It's no biggie. Alright, so queens, 5s. There we go. I actually could convert that 3 if I want, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Not quite out of the woods with this particular hand yet, to be honest. Okay, now we are. The multipliers helped there. A 3 of a kind one's not helping us that much, so if we can replace it, that would be good. What? Okay, this is actually two. These are separate 3 of a kind jokers. Times 3 multiplier if the hand contains a diamond, a club, a heart, and spade. Nah. Nah. I don't especially like that card. I watched Fight Club last night. Fincher's best. I don't think it's his best, but it's awesome. I mean, you're not going to hear me complain about Fight Club. I think Fight Club is awesome, but no, I think he has several movies that are better. I do think he has better films. But Fight Club is fantastic. Like, I think Zodiac's better. I think The Social Network is arguably better. I think Gone Girl is arguably better. I prefer Fight Club to 7, probably. I've watched it more times, but those two are really close. Like, Fight Club is definitely one of the best ones he's done, though. Let's see, high card, full house, Uranus. We will upgrade Uranus, because of course we will. Can't really reroll, no point. Tom Cruise is getting an honorary Oscar this year. Interesting. All club cards are debuffed. We'll turn this. Excluding Alien 3, as Fincher made a bad movie. I mean, there are people out there who try to say that he made a bad movie with The Killer. I strongly disagree. I think The Killer is kind of awesome. Vex, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no gambling in this game. There is no gambling in this game. This is all for score. You're not putting chips on the table. You're trying to just earn chips. Vex, you say that like some people don't like it. I mean, did you forget the conversation that went on last night? That was like all about people who like that kind of thing. I'm sure there's a name for that isn't The Killer that we didn't talk about. Alright, so now we have a discount going, so that's good. Discounts rule. See, again, Vex, again, there's people who, they kind of like that sort of thing. It's weird, but, you know. Alright, let's see. Lucky cards or money. I kind of am leaning towards money. So when Nadia stopped by on my Kazan stream, I forgot. So I asked her about 28 years on Thursday. I feel like everyone in our group is praying for this film. We're gonna go with money. I'm gonna just take the money for now. I think the besmirching of the killer has to stop. I think it has to stop. Whitey. I saw that meme. That was pretty hilarious. That was pretty. Yeah, that's too early for me, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's see. No, we're good on that one. Make sure we're gonna leave that and just try to get the flush. Alright, we'll turn this. Jalen, what's going on? Turn that one gold. Hang on. There we go. Good floosh with a lot of diamonds. It's a solid hand. Sergeant Giratina. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but hello. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. That should be enough to get us out of the blind. This isn't a spectacular run so far, but we need some better jokers for real. That's why it's good to have a good economy. Alright. What's this? Spades? Nah. So, How to Train Your Dragon and Lilo and Stitch this week and last. I have only seen the Lilo and Stitch remake, and I absolutely despised it. Alright, so we're going to convert this into gold. Yeah, I watched both the Lilo and Stitch. I watched the old version and the new version the same day. I love the old one. I think the old one is excellent, and I absolutely despise the new one. Alright, I'm going to sell that. I'm going to... Yeah, I saw them both the same day. Love the original. Think it's fantastic. Alright, so... Straights or high... I think we're going to do high card. Like, we'll use the Saturn, but I'm going to keep Pluto there, because high card I might be able to mess with. Let's re-roll. Keep that. +1 hand size. That could actually be a decent one. I don't know why I pushed that, but there we go. Alright. We'll use that for now. There's our negative Pluto. Bump up some high cards. If we can get a DNA card, that'd be great. Never saw the old one, loved the new one. Yeah, I think the new Lilo and Stitch is a pathetic piece of garbage. I love the original How to Train Your Dragon. I'm not especially keen on seeing the new one. I kind of am philosophically against movies like that, but whatevs. Alright, so we can get a floosh here. I don't like the live action remakes. I wish they didn't exist. I think they kind of spit on the originals. I mean, unless they adapt them into something different and good, that's fine, but a lot of them just kind of like seriously crap on it. How to Train Your Gourd. I wouldn't say I'm against him because of Fringy. I think he helped to clarify something that I kind of already felt. I mean, the thought that these originals are bad and that they're cheap cash grabs, I mean, that's not anything anyone's come up with recently. We've all known that. When he added that layer of they undermine the animated format, I was like, you know, that's a really good point. So, yeah, it added a dimension to my dislike. I was already against them, though. Thing is, that doesn't inherently mean that those movies can't be good. You can actually be ill-intended and still make a good movie, but it hasn't really happened so far with the vast majority of them. And again, I do think one of the caveats is, like, when we're talking about movies that are not originally animated stories, like, you know, Cinderella is not an original, you know, animated story necessarily. I might use that. Let's use this. Let's upgrade Uranus. Alright. I probably can do more with 2 pairs right now. So we're gonna use that. Like shot-for-shot remakes, live action, then skip. Yeah, that's what I've pretty much heard. And I'm not... That's part of the reason I'm not especially interested in it, is because that's basically what I've heard about it, is that it's almost a shot-for-shot remake. It's longer, so it's at least slightly different, but I'm not especially keen on the remake, so... There's very few animated movies that can even translate to live action. How to Train Your Dragon definitely is one. Yeah, it's because animated movies have that kind of inherent quality of absurdity to them that doesn't translate to live action the vast majority of the time. It's very difficult to pull that off. A free reroll per shop is probably a little bit more valuable. Almost went valuable. It's a little more valuable than the +1 hand size. So we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna get some rerolls going. Flesh is actually pretty good for what we're doing. So let's go ahead and use that. I like live Beauty and the Beast better than the animated movie. I think you're psychotic. I think the live action Beauty and the Beast is terrible. Vex, this is Jalen. He has terrible movie takes. Often. All diamond cards are debuffed. That's not good. That's actually quite bad for us. That's actually really, really bad. Doesn't mean we can't do anything with it, though. This could be good, though. We might be able to squeak by with a straight. Okay. Because we do have the multiplier with the face card thing, so we can still utilize that, perhaps. Has Nadia seen Bible yet? Oh, Vex, I don't remember, I don't think Vex was there for that comment. So, when somebody brought up during the stream that we were going to be talking Book of Eli the next week, and Rossi in the chat said Nadia is probably going to be on there and say, "What is Bible?" Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. It was such a good comment. It was such a good comment. It absolutely cracked me. I mean, it kind of cracked us all up. I was like, that is fantastic. I agree, Jalen, from a certain point of view. I refer to that point of view as the correct one. Alright, little multiplier there. Okay, we're not in terrible shape right now. But yeah, what is Bible that was pretty freaking funny. That was pretty funny. Okay, there's a little 3 of a kind. I think Marvel paid him to do that, if you want me to be honest with you, Israel. But if you want me to lie to you... Alright, we'll go 3 of a kind. I don't know how well this is going to do for us, but we'll see. Yeah, that was... Okay, that's a little something. Do what, Israel? 8, 7, 6, 5... Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, this is not good. I still need to see Mission Impossible. Yeah, I did see it. It's the worst one. It's pretty terrible. You'll love it. It's so bad that you'll love it, I'm sure. Oh, crap. Let's see. We might have to try... Let's see how we do with the high card, I guess. I think we're going to lose this run. We need 2,164. I don't think we're going to get that with this. Nope, not even close. Alright, so we lost that run. No big deal. I did unlock a new card. A couple new cards. Found this Joker with the Soul card. Alright, let's go again. Can you give MI a 1 to 10 score? I'd score it, if I was being generous, I'd score it like a 4. I'd give it like a 4. It's convoluted, it's messy, it relies very heavily on nostalgia. Heavily on nostalgia. It's very messy. Like, I'll say this, if you thought Dead Reckoning was fun, you'll probably enjoy it, because it's obviously continuing off of Dead Reckoning. What did I give MI2? About this. Okay, put it this way. MI2 is a not so generous 4. Like, I don't have to be generous to MI2 to give it a 4. It's a solid 4. MI2 is a better movie than either of the last 2 Mission Impossibles. Because in reality, the new one is more like a 3. It's probably more like a 3. It's pretty terrible. But, alright, this is a good card. I can use that. But, I would probably... I don't know. Like, my issue with MI2 is just how goofy it is. It doesn't feel like a Mission Impossible movie at all. It just feels like a John Woo movie. That's all it feels like. Like, I don't outright hate it. I just think it's really silly. But, yeah, MI2 has a soul. I think that's a good way to put it. It has a soul to it. Like, it's at least entertaining. I mean, and Final Reckoning has some entertaining parts, don't get me wrong. It has some good moments. But it's way too long, it's way too messy. If you actually sit down and think about what's happening on screen for the last 2 Mission Impossibles, they do not make a lick of sense. V card. Yes, this is the card, y'all. Blueprint is one of the 2 best cards in the game, and the other one does basically the same thing. It's basically copying the card to your right, so if you have a great card, now you have the same one twice. Love this card. I'm getting it a little early, but hey. Mission Impossible 1 is awesome. Mission Impossible 1 is the second best Mission Impossible, period. MI1 is still the second best Mission Impossible film. Rather easily. Like, Fallout is the best one, but the first Mission Impossible is without question the second best one. But yeah, with Blueprint card, basically you can move whatever you have amongst your jokers around, and this will duplicate what they do. So, like, if I have face cards, I would keep this one to its right so I could duplicate it, but I didn't have any, so you move the abstract joker and you duplicate that instead. The only thing you can't duplicate, I think, are like money cards for the cash out. But yeah, it's extremely valuable. ×4 if you have 4 of a kind. Why do y'all keep saying V card? I didn't say V card. I said Blueprint. So it's V card. THE. You're all disgusting. You need to get your heads out of the gutter. Alright. Let's see. Let's increase the number of... I'll increase the rank of some cards. We'll do that. Really, we'll just go ahead and increase these 2. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll give us an extra face card. Faces are good. This actually could be pretty good. And another soul. Oh! Disables effect of every boss blind. That can be very valuable. All club cards will be debuffed, so okay, we won't have to worry about that for the time being. Like, this one is more valuable later in the game, but, you know, might as well have it while we can. Alright, so put that there. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. More face cards, please. Oh! Now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is gonna be a good early hand. Oh yeah. We're doing it. By the way, y'all, make sure you submerge the lurk button. All that poo. Make sure all cards held in hand abilities. All cards are considered face cards. Oh my gosh, that's good. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and sell this. This is going to be pretty helpful for this right now. Brokeback Mountain is re-releasing later this month. Now's the perfect time for you to go. I'm going to skip it this year. I'm going to skip it. But I assure you, next year, I'll skip it. Let's see, held in hand abilities. Yeah, like this is good if you've got like a lot of steel cards and gold cards. So we'll use our voucher. Fat dude from Lilo and Stitch live action just died. Really? Already? Wow. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. I blame Israel. In the chat. I was like, wait a minute, I need to be more specific about that, don't I? Alright. Was he 48% body fat? Yeah, I think he was. We'll go ahead and hit 2 pairs on this. Vex likes a lot of things she shouldn't. I agree, common people, and hello, welcome. I don't get it, Gourd. MI was good production-wise, still great stunts. Were they just out of ideas? I think they just wrote themselves into a corner with the last one. The last Mission Impossible was just a really dumb, messy plot, and they did not really know what to do with it after that. Like, how do you get away from that story? Alright, good hand, good hand. We're rolling right along. Plus, or times 1 multiplier for each empty Joker slot. This can be a good one. But we would need to get rid of stuff that I don't want to get rid of. I like these cards. I like them. I think COVID killed in my Dead Reckoning, which then affected... I mean... I don't think it killed it, to be honest, unless you're... I mean, because I think the story concept is just bad from the get-go. I really don't think it's a good concept. We're going to turn it into a stone card. Chris Stuckman's horror movie Shelby Oaks will be released on October 3rd in theater. About time! Now that's a movie I'm actually looking forward to. Not necessarily for kind reasons, but I want to see it. We'll take that. I got some stone cards. There's a little something to that. All club cards will be debuffed. Eh, well, who cares? Your mom will be debuffed. Let's get rid of those. I'll just take those to get rid of them. EFAB is going to absolutely have a field day with Shelby. We all will. We all will. I know I will. 3 of a kind again? Oh yeah. We'll do that. Because now we can multiply it times 3 twice. Oh yeah. That's why this card's awesome. What is Shelby Oaks? Shelby Oaks is Chris Stuckman's long-awaited horror movie that he's coming out with. So hold on to your butts. It's gonna be the greatest horror movie. I mean, the cinematography it's gonna be great. I can do something with the high card there. Maybe. I am gonna take that. Exactly. Horror movies are about to get stuckmanized. That's why we're excited. Alright. Go with two pair. Alright. Cash out. And let's see. Each face card held in hand has a 1 in 2 chance to get $1. That's a good money card for us right now. Okay. I'm gonna sell this right now. I'll take that because right now all of our cards are face cards, so yeah, that's pretty good right now. Economy time. Alright, so let's do that. And see, there we got $2 extra. Chris Steckman be like, I'm not gonna make a movie review of how bad Final Reckoning was. I'm just here to enjoy that we have Tom Cruise. Wait a minute, are you just making that up in Chris Steckman speak, or did he actually say that? Because I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Well, he has to say something kind of dumb for us to actually get there first. Which, granted, it's never really all that far off, but... Actually, I should have left the 2 there, because that 2 actually could have been worth $1. I'm just the perfect impersonator. I mean, yeah, I mean, once you've listened to him enough times, it's like, it's not hard to replicate his dumb way of talking. Alright, with that again. Alright, we've gotten some extra money. That's good. Actually, I haven't watched him at all in a long time. I haven't either. I have not watched him in quite some time. Alright. We'll buy Jupiter. I know phonetically Vex loves the word Jupiter. Especially the first syllable. She's a big fan of it. Let's see. This Joker game is times 0.21 multiplier per enhanced card played. Removes card enhancement. Honestly, I don't think this card is... Like, this is a... I couldn't help it, Vex. It was so easy. Exactly. How dare I Gourd? How could I resist? Alright. Let's see. Straight, full house, or pair. What is straight? It's always good to go straight, especially in June. Alright, so... we are going to need some more multipliers here pretty soon. We are running a bit thin. Okay. Like, they've been helpful so far, but... you know, eventually the value is, it stops being great. But we're in the clear as far as this is concerned. Gee, Peter, Vex? Exactly, exactly. Another 9. 9! There you go, Vex. That's more up your alley. Gains 15 chips if played. Hand contains straight. I mean, that can be a good card, but it's not gonna really help us much here. No. Oh, jeez, come on, give me a decent Joker, for heaven's sake. What's this? Okay, this one I can maybe work with. Sell that. See, this, you're putting Vex in a weird spot right now, because on the one hand, you're having her side with the German, but on the other hand, you're saying she's watching a Tarantino movie, and she's not a really big Tarantino fan. Is more than likely not going to be making any profit. That's not a more than likely, that's basically an absolute. They would... Final Reckoning needs something like $1.2 billion just to break even. It's kind of insane. There we go, some extra multiplier. I would turn on the Germans regardless. Oh, okay, there's a flush. I can use a flush. Flushes are good. And there's a little something we can do with a floosh. We can do a floosh. That actually would have gotten us all the way by itself. So that's solid. Still not getting great Jokers right now, other than the blueprint. We have, like, the blueprint is such a fantastic Joker, but we're not able to duplicate anything special at the moment, and we're on Ante-4. It's like, for heaven's sake, give me something. Something. Where's all of our arcane packs? This actually might be worth it at this point, but I'm gonna use it. Why not? Let's pull the trigger on it. Go backwards in the ante. Have lower requirements, but we're gonna lose a hand. Kinda worth it at this point, sadly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's probably a good hand. Who's the most boomer director? Spielberg? I would say Ridley Scott. Right now, because, and not just for the bad movies he's made over the last decade, but his attitude about them. Yeah, I think it's got to be Ridley right now. Okay, finally we got a freaking arcane pack. Jeez. Okay, we can work towards clubs. I can do something with clubs, and we can boost our multipliers. I'll work with clubs. Okay. Let's start converting cards to clubs. Maybe gun. I wouldn't put gun there yet, but he's got the potential to at the very least be the next of the boomers. Start with 0 discards. Oh my gosh, you mean we have to just take what they give us? Oh. He's ruining the good name of Daisy Ridley. Daisy Ridley has a good name? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just play high card on this. Actually, we'll keep this. That way we can maybe work with the pair, potentially. I'll just use this for our first hand. Once again, hello to anyone watching. Smash the like button, subscribe if you'd like. Hang with us in the chat. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. We're here for you. Like for the next hour, we'll have the stream up. Nice. Thank you, Vex. Hope your presentation goes well. Alright, there's our straight. Good hand, good hand, good hand. Moving along, moving along. Okay. I think the photo shoot showing off some cheeks. If you catch my drift. Yeah, I'm not sure those pictures are real. Or at least totally real. They looked a wee photoshopped. I'll just say that. They looked a wee photoshopped. Right, let's see. I say we convert these to both being multipliers. Eventually I'll have to convert those to clubs though. That's how it be. That's how it be. I'll go ahead and buy that. Up the floosh. Boost the floosh. And we'll boost the floosh again. This is basically becoming a flush run. Which is fine. We gotta convert more of these cards to make that one work. The shop has a free rare joker if I skip this one. Should I skip? I haven't skipped any rounds yet. I think we're gonna skip. Let's see what we can get on the next one. You're right, no way her cheekbones are that nice. Yeah. Her cheekbones. It's a lie. Hopefully it's a good rare joker. I've put 0 effort into learning this game so far. What? You're telling me you're not entirely locked in? How dare you? Oh my gosh. Money. Got a few dollars there. Alright, let's see what rare joker they give us. Please be something I can work with. Where is it? What the heck? They didn't even give it to us yet. Let's see, retrigger. Each play 2, 3, or 4. That can be good if you have a lot of good, like that can be a good card if you have, like, a lot of, multipliers and whatnot on those particular cards, which I've seen some pretty spectacular runs done with it. Where's my rare joker, dang it? Two chips for every card in the deck. I could actually do something with that. We're gonna sell this. I think we've got a good amount of mileage out of it, but we're gonna go here. Oh, no wonder. I must have pushed the wrong button. We played the blind. I'm an idiot. That's why we didn't get the rare jokers, because I did a stupid. Whatever. Three, 4, 5, 6. Dang it, really? 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 Alright, we're gonna play the high card. And, well, hang on. We could play our 6s, perhaps. But they're not gonna help us that much. So we're gonna high card our queen. Finally asking Dave Filoni about bringing back Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu. Why does Bryce Dallas Howard want to know about that? Look at that. The high card is 4,700. How cool is that? Yeah, our even cards are actually doing us pretty good here, so That's helpful. We can get a little something out of that. And by the way, y'all, I am, as far as my main channel is concerned, I am currently, if you don't know already, I am working on a Predator Killer of Killers video. As is Vex, by the way. She's doing one, which I'm sure hers will be awesome. That movie's awful. It's a travesty. Jalen would love it. But yeah, I've taken I've taken 8 pages of notes so far, and I'm on the last portion of the movie, so I'll be taking notes and getting the script really formulated after this stream. But yeah, holy crap, what a piece of garbage. Oh, that's right. She did direct episodes of The Mandalorian. You know what? I do have to give Bryce Dallas Howard a little bit of credit for one thing. She's in this movie that's right now on Amazon Prime. I have not watched it, but it looks like she's gotten herself in shape. Which, you know, if you remember the last that she was in Argyle and she looked horribly out of shape for that movie. She's actually gotten herself into pretty decent shape again. So good for her. Good for her. The rank. Supposed to cancel a little something, something. We can increase our number of. Yeah, she's a 1 again. Well done, Bryce. You're back to a 1. We were a little worried there for a sec. And our gosh, she was pregnant during the filming, and that's why she looked frumpy. Well, yeah, and it was a stupid role to have her in. That was a really stupid role. It's like, why? Why would you do that? The guy who what's the name of the guy who directed that again? I keep forgetting what his name is. I just know he's overrated. Two kings and 2 twos. Oh, Argyle was terrible. Argyle was an awful film. Alright, there's 4,400. Matthew Vaughn, that's who it is. Bryce was quite attractive in Spider-Man 3. Yeah, she had a time where she wasn't bad looking. Let's get rid of. No, we don't have anything else discard-wise. Oh, we've got the 2 pair. So we can do a little something with that, I guess. Or the 1 pair, excuse me, not the 2 pair. We have 2 sixes, that's what I meant. She's good looking when she isn't prego. Gosh, we've only got 1 hand left. We're kind of in trouble here. So do I high card? And so, a high card and a stone card might actually potentially get it done. Get rid of the 9. What am I doing there? Oh, let's try it. If not, whatever. But oh, we missed it by just over 100. Oh, we lost. No problem. No problem. We're gonna get this, y'all. We're gonna beat this ante. That's what we're here for. Alright. 6, 7, 8, 9. We've actually almost got enough for a flush. Hang on, we'll sort this by sweet. Come on, game, what the heck? Alright, we aren't going to use our discard again. We'll just go ahead and take the pair. And hopefully then we'll get our spade. They got a whole 60 cards there. There we go. Also could have played straight, I'm pretty sure. But I'll take the flush. It is kind of sad, though, that Bryce, at her most attractive, had to be in Spider-Man 3. What a terrible movie. This is a solid card. I like Hiker. Hiker's good. We do want to get that. Let's go to Buffoon. Each card sold. This again can be a good card, but it's not going to help us much right now. That is true. Well, hang on. Here's the thing, Israel. You're right. I agree with you. You're right. She was good looking in Jurassic World, but Jurassic World's a worse movie than Spider-Man 3. So, I'm not sure we've really helped her here. That's a terrible film also. Let's sort them again by rank. So Hiker's good because it's going to upgrade the chips. And that's good. Upgrades them all by 5. So long term, that's actually pretty solid. Actually, has she been in any good movies? Well, let's think of her movies real quick. So there's those two that I didn't understand how people were excited for more Jurassic World slop. Are you talking about the one with Scarlett Johansson? I think, honestly, it appeals to China. I think China likes it. The Grinch is terrible. The Grinch is... that animated Grinch? Is that the one you're referring to? Because she wasn't in the Jim Carrey one. That was some little blonde girl who kind of went crazy afterwards. China... Yeah, China loves the Jurassic movies. Those are big money makers. That's why Dominion and Fallen Kingdom made $1 billion, because China spent a lot of money at the box office on them. And those movies are awful. It said she was the Jim... Bryce was in the Jim Carrey one? Who was she? She had to have been like a bit part. I mean, it makes sense that she would be in it. It was directed by her father. I saw Cindy Lou Who recently. She opened for... Yeah, I knew she was a musician. Wow, she opened for them. That's interesting. Let's see. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Who the heck did she play in that? Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and, play straight real quick. Surprised who? That's her character. Surprise. She plays a surprised who. That was her breakout role. Can you imagine how many lives that saved? The diamond card could be useful. Time or plus 10 multiplier if it contains a flush. We can use that. This we probably will want. Just not yet. Can't do anything. I'd rather get the flush upgrade, but whatever. 2 pair. We'll use that. We can use that. Hang on, let me... Yeah, spades and diamonds are the 2 cards we have the most of right now. In 2008, she was in a movie called Good Day. I liked The Village. Don't unsub from me. I saw The Village. I don't know about liking it. It's a weird movie, and it's pretty goofy. It's pretty goofy. It's one of the... that was the... Like, a lot of people say Signs was the beginning of Shyamalan's downfall. I think Signs, while it's not a good movie, is entertaining enough to where I'm willing to say, okay, maybe that was just a misfire. Or at least I still, at the time, wondered if maybe that's just a misfire. But then, you watch The Village and you're like, nah, The Village is terrible. It's kind of terrible. So, maybe they're right. Do we consider the help to be... I thought the help was pretty good. I liked the... At least, I mean, I only saw it the one time, but you're right, she's in that. I thought the help was solid. I just like horrors that don't scare me because I'm a big puss. Yeah. We'll go diamond multiplier. That's pretty good. This doesn't really help us right now. Okay. Got 3 hearts. We got diamonds. We're going to convert these over. Alright. Go ahead and do our flush again. We don't have to discard anything, so that's always good. That's always good. This little flag card, or the little flag card banner, can be quite useful, especially if you have a lot of discards. There we go. That's good. ×4 multiplier. Every 6 hands played. Play face cards give plus 30 chips on scored. We're gonna go ahead and buy our reroll voucher. Like, this can be good for like every 6 hands, but we'll buy this one. This is better. Can only play 1 hand. Hopefully we get something with some face cards. Alright. So we're 1 away from a flush. We could potentially... We have a couple of potential straights, which let's see, what are we at? 2 pairs is right now our best hand for the moment. We do get a plus 10 multiplier for flush. Are you excited for Spaceballs 2? No. I would love for it to be good. I hope I'm wrong. I will say I thought the trailer they did for it was pretty funny. The little opening crawl teaser. I liked that. But it's hard to have faith in them in that movie that many years later. Mel Brooks is freaking ancient right now. I mean, I love the guy. I freaking love the guy, but guy's ancient. We only need to score 800 though. So I actually think we're okay. I think we're okay. We're okay. This should be more than enough. Mel Brooks is so 20th century. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really hope it's good, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Exactly. Being excited for anything in 2025 is a bold strategy. I agree. Okay. This is actually a really good card, and I really want it. But we're going to buy the clearance sale voucher first. And I might have to sell stuff, too. Yeah, Rick Moranis is coming out of retirement. Dang, we only get $1 for Scary Face. Son of a gun. We need 5. Which means we've got to sell 2 of these in order to get it. I'm gonna sell Hiker. I'm gonna sell a Go Face. And I'm gonna play into the straights and the flushes. Hopefully that works. Hopefully that works. Because now we only need flushes and straights can be can be made with 4 cards, so boom. So like this, that's a flush. Just like that. And hopefully, we can work with that a little bit. It says we're becoming one of the worst countries. Well, she can leave. Didn't Nadia pay attention to Bible references in Velocipaster? She did not see the inherent genius of Velocipaster. She's a heretic. I mean, that's what happens. These cards actually could combine for a little something something. We could maybe work with that. Are you serious? We didn't get straight or flush? Gosh. Yeah, exactly. A little more screws her brother, so who gives a crap what she says? I'm using to make wife a secret message through an eggshell. I'm drawing dirty stuff. Thanks, George Washington Spycraft. What the heck? Oh gosh. Never change, Whitey. We need some arcane packs for real. That's part of what we're missing a lot right now, is we're not getting a ton of help on that front. Let's see. There's another flush. It is true. It is. So I want some arcane packs. I want to convert like all the black cards. I want to convert to clubs. All the red cards I want to convert to diamonds, and kind of work off of that right now. That'd be kind of fun, I think. How many uncommons do we have? 2. We have 2 of them. So that would make this a ×3 right now, which actually is not too shabby. See if this adds anything to it. Not really. What about this one? This one's not terrible. This is actually a solid card. But none of these are uncommon, so they're not going to add anything, so we'll get rid of that. We'll add that. Okay. Let me do something with that. Only one hand type this round. Okay. Well, I'm not going to make it 3 of a kind. That's actually not easy to swing for the entire run. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's ditch these. Wow, thank you, game, for not being helpful there, but they could do something like this. We'll do 2 pairs. That's actually a pretty common hand. If we just get 2 pairs again, we're fine. And we did. We'll take the 4 with us, that way we can double up on the 7. Honestly, this one is... the hack's not doing us anything other than giving us an extra for the multiplier right now. If we could maybe add some effects to those 2, 3, 4s, and 5s, hack would be so much better. Arcane packs, spectral packs, where you at? Actually, I don't know if spectral packs are available right now. This card I like. 9 is a good card. We currently only have 4 of the 9s. I'm not gonna buy it right now. That one's good if you want to build money up. Let's see, they'll double our money. We'll go ahead and take it. +1 hand size, we can use that. Actually, the 9 would add a little bit to us also, but we did add another one here, so that's good. Yep, we can boost our straights, that's awesome. Add to our hand size, also good. Okay. 3, 4, 5. We could obviously do a flush. And if we add cards to our deck, which we will, like if you get a DNA card and you pair it with a hologram, you can get a pretty huge multiplier for realsies. Actually, let's see. We're going to do a repeat. 2, 3, 4s, and 5s. Okay, 4, 5, 6. That's your better straight right there, I think. See, destroy cards, hologram cards. Let's give this a shot. Oh, sweet! If they are brave enough to attack Disney, Lucas was okay with Brooks busting his balls. I mean, well, let's see. Who owns Spaceballs? That's the question. What studio made Spaceballs? That's how you can really know for sure if they're going to be brave enough. And not do that fake make fun of themselves like Deadpool and Wolverine did. Like, oh, Deadpool and Wolverine's making fun of the MC. It's like, they're really not. What's up, Cannoli? How you doing? Adds 1 stone card to the deck. It's also gonna, that would also have 1.5 times multiplier because of the baseball card, so that's probably worth it. Sell that. Let's see. Also, if we don't discard, we can add a +1 multiplier. So both of these are solid. This is another uncommon though, so plus. Well, let's see if we can do something with our stone cards, I guess. But how you doing, Cannoli? Welcome. And yes, adding stone cards. That's right. That's going to add to this card as well. So sweet. Added benefit. I just need to boost our straights and our flushes right now. Yeah, work. Work is gay. Look at that multiplier. Look at that multiplier. MGM made it and Brooks directed and wrote it. Well, if MGM is still in charge of it, they can make fun of Disney all they want. Doesn't mean they will, but they can. I was like, okay, if it's owned by somebody like, Fox, then okay, we're kind of screwed, but... Okay, if first discard of the round is only 1 card. Oh, look, a Spectral Pack. Actually, this actually is not a half bad card, but we've got all uncommons except for this one right now, so we're kind of okay right now. But if you want to manage your deck size and you don't want to, like, kind of way to offset this one, because with all the stuff you're adding, set this one, which, well, actually, this might be better than this. First discard of the round is only 1 card. Only 1. Yeah, that's actually probably a better card. But before we add it, let's see what we get here. Up to birth in the UK. That's disgusting. Add a red seal. 2 copies of 1 card in your hand. Okay. The red seal, I would very much... I think I'll do that, but I'll put it on the 10. Why not? See if we can do anything with that 10. My deck size is offset. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll make that... Oh, I thought I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. That was really dumb. For some reason, I thought I was going to add just the tarot card and I could use that whenever. But what is? It's fine. All face cards are deboofed. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so we're gonna if we're converting everything to, let's see, our hearts are close. Wow, our spades are actually down. Wait, no, wait. Full deck. That's what we need to look at. So we have 17 diamonds, 13 hearts. 11, 12. So right now, actually, clubs are kind of the odd man out. So we'll discard that. And we just got $3. We get made $3. We made $3 whole dollars. We're filthy rich. And we've got all those multipliers to help out. And now we'll flush in a stone. For my kid and I to go see 28 Years Later, it's $40. That's before getting popcorn and drinks. My gosh. Man, just you all need to sneak your food in your daughter's purse, assuming she has one. If she doesn't, you probably would pay less money just to buy her a purse and sneak drinks and stuff. Okay, finally getting some arcane packs. Arcana packs. Arcana. Convert to hearts. Convert to spades. Yeah, that movie price is unbelievable. That's crazy. Alright, so we can convert stuff to hearts, or we can convert things to spades. Ugh. Or we can take the money, but our economy's getting a little bit better, so let's convert to hearts. I would pay for what Indiana Jones 3 wasn't covered by Regal Unlimited because it was a Fathom. Yeah. Full disclosure, I got to see Last Crusade in theaters back in the day. I got to see that. It was awesome. Now we'll go money. Now we'll go with the money. Let's re-roll, see if we can get anything. Hey, I can use that. Go ahead and boost our pair, that's fine, but I'm gonna boost my pair. But yeah, I actually got to see Last Crusade at the theater in '89 with my dad. How cool is that? A negative joker. We'll take it. I do want the negative jokers. They're basically, they don't even take up a slot. They're great. I love the negative joker. My dad took me to see Last Crusade when I was 8. Now I took my son. Heck yeah, you got the Ouroboros, man. That's awesome, dude. That's seriously cool. We named the dog Indiana. That's such a classic. What a great movie. Okay. Converting this 10 in hindsight is kind of dumb. But whatever. Whatever. Shut up. Since we're converting stuff to hearts, we'll discard this for the money. 2 pair. Please inform BCL there are 4 indie movies. Why would I tell him? Why would I lie to him like that? There's 3. I mean, they have those weird spin-offs that don't really count, but... Okay, so... a negative +1 hand size, which of course is free. That makes it good. Earn $4 at the end of the round. I mean, it's a solid card early on when your economy's not good, but... and it does have the +10 multiplier, but what would we get rid of? I mean, we could get rid of stuff. We could stop going for the flushes and the straights, I guess. And we would just have the multiplier, but then again, this is an uncommon, so we're getting that extra multiplier with it. So, nope, sorry, not gonna happen. Sad Shia LaBeouf noise. That's just a lot of stuttering, isn't it? Negative on that. Let's boost this. I will take a steel card. Okay, this is actually a really good multiplier to have, I think. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh wait, It's kind of the good-bad with this, because we're gaining and losing at the same time. Like, this actually could be a really helpful card. But... man, that's giving up a lot. So we probably should only replace our uncommon with another uncommon, so we're going to leave that one. Dang it. I actually do like that card. I do like that card. Look at all the stones! Nice little hand there. That sounded very Bob Ross of me just now. Just a nice little happy hand there. A little happy tree. Look at that. Just magically, boom, straight flush. But a straight flush actually isn't worth a ton. But then again, it's still worth more than a regular flush right now, because we still haven't added a bloody multiplier. That's a good hand, though. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're at ante 6 now? That's okay. We get a shot at winning this one. Moving along, moving along. That one, definitely. A Tarot Merchant. I did enjoy how Leonard Maltin did a 10-minute opening. Ford kept doing his own stunts, annoying the stunt doubles for good on him. I still bred 2,000 rats just for that one scene. Nice. Is there anything that I have? I don't think I have anything that's odds-based right now, so... For $8, if this triggers the Boss Blind ability... I'm gonna find some solid COD to add. Wild card is okay. Never knew forward, but always staple on the hat, and now looking back it makes sense. Question is, what would he staple it to? Lucky cards are cool. I like lucky cards. Free money. You always take free money, of course. Yeah, River Phoenix. Gosh, it's crazy to think about that. 'Cause he's fantastic in that movie. I mean, River Phoenix was probably going to be what Leonardo DiCaprio became. He just died too young. But he was basically going to be Leonardo DiCaprio. Probably just the difference being without all of the creepily too young models he's dating. Staple to his head, he can. That's wow. That's kind of horrifying. It's like that sounds terrible. Oh, this is multiplier cards, so of course we'll add that. I actually think a 2 pair might be more valuable than a full house right now. So that's 6 times 100. That's 65. Yeah, the 2 pair is better. It's better, but we'll get rid of a card. I'm watching the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. Is that okay? I've never seen that. Yeah, Ford was amazing back when he used to care. No one cared about Leo dating young women until he turned 50. I mean, it was a little creepy before then, but I think the girl he's with now is like 19 too. It's like, geez, dude, stop it. Happy the X-Men 92 series was on sale. That is pretty cool. Finally, we've got a freaking flush upgrade. About bloody time. Long overdue. Alright, what you got for us there? Converts all cards to a single random rank -1 hand size. Create 2 copies of 1 card in your hand. I'm gonna do that. And we just added to our multiplier. That's good. Nothing special. Another negative Joker. Oh, please be a good one. Like a blueprint. Blueprints would be great. Okay. I've heard X-Men 97 is awesome. Let's get rid of that. Dang, how many... The jack is all the way over here, so what the heck is the rest of this? Let's just play it and see what happens. Nice! That's a nice accidental hand. People also say Arcane. From what I've heard, Arcane Season 1 is amazing and Season 2 is awful. That's mostly what I've heard. I had a buddy who got the jack once. Diamonds, multiple. I'll buy that. Hey, give me my card, dang it. I'm not used to hearing negative Joker without being followed by a review. Steel card. Select 2 cards, convert. That's a good one. Okay, here's a convert to hearts card. That's good. That's what we want. What are we up to now? 21? Okay. I think there's a trophy if we do it 9 more times. Same here, Common. Same here. I was planning on watching that show, and then I started to hear how terribly they botched the second season. I was like, nah, no, I think not. Convert those. Hey, unlock the Joker. Cool, cool. And we're gonna convert these to spades. Which is not a racist thing to say. Or is it? Alright, have a good one, Waylon. Okay, so this is our negative Joker. Play cards with even rank, give +4 multiplier. Okay, I mean it's free, so why not? Even card flushes are especially good right now. Keep that in mind. We can destroy this card. What's this? 2 lucky cards. Actually, we probably should do something with this. Why not? The stories and the character development were great. What was it on sale for and where? Like, I saw you talking about it in the in our group text, but I didn't see where you said it was on sale. I liked Sector 97 Gourd, but I had issues with the others, kind of glossed over. There we go. That's, whoa, dang, that's a nice sized hand right there. And the poker hand was good too. Oh! Voodoo and I2 was nice. I might have to look that up, see what it costs. This heart multiplier actually wouldn't be too bad, but I don't have the room for it. So no! No! I am going to buy the extra king, because why not? $24.99. It's not too shabby. Look at my gold ace. I know how that sounded, and I don't care. Just let me be. Another flush? Good. Definitely could up the level on some of these hands, for crying out loud. I have not gotten a lot of luck on that front. That I will make use of. The wheel is our anti-7 boss, which I don't think that's that big a deal. We'll just ditch one of the spades for $3. $3. I really need to convert this to a different suit, because I would actually really like to replicate it. But since we can't, we'll replicate this ace, or this 8 of hearts multiplier card like a boss. Wow, none of those did anything. I'd still really like to get the Lucky Cat. The Lucky Cat is such an OP card when you get a lot of luckies. There are some crazy combo exploits you can do with some of this stuff. I haven't had a chance to do a lot of them yet, and yet I know in my head already, it's like, I'm aware of what this could do, and it'd be great. Ooh, a Mega Spectral Pack. Nice. Hopefully. Hopefully you get some good ones in there. Give me something good. Destroy a random. 3 enhanced face cards. Add a purple seal. Convert all cards to single. We don't. That one's. And this one is. Destroy 1, get 4. I mean, this is going to help our. We could actually boost this multiplier a lot. I just don't know the suit we're going to get, so it could be good, could be bad. We added 2 spades and a diamond, because of course we did. Fine with that. What's this multiplier at now? 6.5. There we go. So we starts with, welcome back, Vex. Hello again. The presentation's over. Did you have 'em, gal? I mean, give them hell. Let's see. We will ditch this one. And there we go. Another floosh. Actually, we probably should have played the other 6, because that would have been some more multiplier for us. But the 50 chips is also good, so maybe it's one of the best. Oh yeah. I actually think we're in really good shape to win this ante. Nice, Vex. Awesome. See, we told you you'd get through it. We believed in you. I saw on Twitter about having a dream about Pedro Pascal, so did I. Freddy Krueger for modern audiences. Are you referring to Pedro or Nadia? At least it didn't sound like a robot, like everyone else in there. I was more worried you'd start, like, you know, going on about the Jews and stuff like that. Be like, look, Vex is great at presenting things, but sometimes, you know, the Chuck Tingle stuff comes out. I mean, you know, there's some stuff you gotta plan for. If I had slots open, I would take the banana card, because there is a secondary version of this that you can only unlock by using this. But this is a good early card, not so much now. Pooh. Full house, 3 of a kind, par. Let's go pair again. That's right, Vex Canooley's here. I have Pedro Pascal fatigue. Everyone does. We all do. Oh, I got a trophy. Cartomancy. So, where are we at on this stream right now? The 148 mark. We got Cartomancy. Sweet. I'm trying to remember what Cartomancy is. I forgot what trophy that was, but whatever. This is a good economy card for money. This one's helping us more. Not gonna do it. Don't really need it. Our economy's good. We're close to beating the ante now. And we can upgrade to bonus cards. Let's get rid of this. We'll boost those. Hurt. Let's see what that does. These are all specials. See, that vampire card from earlier, now, I'd be very curious to see what that card would do now, because we have all of these cards that have abilities. So, that would be interesting. The Olaf card. By the way, right now, looking, we're up to 11 likes on the stream. Thank you, everybody. Appreciated. Multipliers. Arcane. Whitey's cooking. A steel card. Can we convert stone to steel? I wonder. I think it says we can. Oh, okay, so it just converts back to what it used to be. Okay, well, that's interesting. It's still the card underneath. That's like a sweet sentiment. I will definitely take that. That could be useful. We'll take that. Omega Buffoon. That's the odd man out for sure. Let's see. Wow, we actually don't have any other of those, but we can convert these to spades. And we will. And that's already a multiplier, so that's good. You take a mortgage out to see 28 years. Yeah. 28 years later is going to refer to, like, how long it takes for you to pay it off. Almost a went up almost $5 here for stamp. Jeez. Bloody hell. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna beat this ante. It looks like it would require a catastrophe for us to lose. So we're rolling. That's a good one. They're only showing it near me in Dolby. Ah, okay. Little conversion therapy time. I know what I said. We'll convert this to the multiplier 10. Oh, sweet. And we got the little have 30 hearts card, I think? Or close. They might be under... Okay, yeah, so they're underneath here, I think. That's why. Cool. And we're going to take that. And we're going to boost Uranus. Because I know that's what y'all like. I know y'all like when I boost Uranus. We got the vampire. Ooh, okay. Is this worth it though? You only get 0.1? It's every enhanced card played, and we have a lot of those. But how many cards? Okay, so we have 69 cards in our deck. Nice. So theoretically right now, the most we could enhance this is 0.1. That said, we are creating a lot of stone cards or whatever. So, I don't think it quite works for us right now. This is one I would probably want to try offline first. And then see what happens. Ooh, a very large blind. How do we feel about very large blinds? Are they welcome in society? I'm talking about poker game, obviously. Let's convert this. A little conversion therapy. Very nice. I'll ditch the stone card. Shockingly, we are playing all cards with no enhancements here. This is the least roided up hand I've played in a while. Curious what it will do on its own. Not bad. The roided up hands are obviously better. Okay, so let's play this one now and see how much better it does. Yeah, and having the even cards also is going to help it. That's true. Yeah, this is a much better card. Oh yeah, that beat it by itself. We did it. We won the ante. Oh my gosh! Now we just see how long we can take it. We beat a very large blind live. I love beating very large blinds. Definitely getting that. Diamond conversion, no. We don't want that. Let's see. Let's see here. That's weird. I just realized I don't think I've seen this steel card drawn once. So let's just make a second one. Two per. Okay. Let's re-roll. See if we can find anything. Oh look, a stone card. We don't have a million of those already. But what? That's fine. It's fine. First time we're upgrading high card. Interesting. Reroll one more time. Give 25 chips for each stone card in your full deck, which is currently at 200, and we kind of have an endless supply of those right now, so this card's actually pretty good right now. And now I'm curious, like, okay, we gotta think about getting rid of something in favor of this, because, yeah, it's a pretty good card right now. Obviously, we're not getting rid of these two. Man. This is creating those, so this will be adding, it'll be cumulatively adding to it, so I'm inclined to get rid of this, because I don't feel like we need this for flushes right now. I think we've got enough commonly suited cards for this to work anyway, so I don't think we need this. I'm gonna go with that. And we just won't destroy our stone cards anymore. We'll just leave those be, you know. Just keep racking up stuff. Heck, we're gonna make an extra one right there. It's gonna be great. Look at that. More stone! And look, even more stone! Multiplier cards. We'll do that. We're gonna play all our stone cards now. Just for fun. See what it does. Let's see what it does. What's this gonna look like now with all this stone? That's pretty good. Not too bad. I dig. Gonna dip out to Walmart. Need water softener pellets. The only one that can lift the bags in this house. Have a good one, Vex. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Oh, it's already 5 o'clock. Wow. Wow. Flush. I actually kind of think that now we probably should prioritize the 2 pairs. I mean, flush is still good, but it's not the same. Let's see. Currently at 250. Okay, so yeah, we get 25 per. Wow. And we'll boost pair as well. Seeing a 23-year-old footballer dating a 15-year-old, age of consent 14 in Brazil. Wow. Wow. Oh, look, it's the hand again. Sorry. Flush, we would get plus 15 multiplier, but that's... Like, this is actually... Supernova's pretty solid early in the game, but... doesn't help later. Let's see. This is a decent card if you're doing... If you want to focus on straights, like, for a little while. It's not too shabby. But we don't need it! Up to 275. Alright, so what are we going to discard? This one, obviously. Now we actually can play a diamond flush, which is interesting, but I do want to ditch that. I'm going to sell this because we're not converting to diamonds. Look, I'm going to die every time I walk outside. It's 107. Yeah, it's hey, cannoli is in Arizona. I think it's higher than that there right now. So it could be worse. It actually could be worse. Believe it or not, it could be worse. I'd love to get another negative Joker. That'd be great. Especially if it were an uncommon. Don't worry, common people. You may not be worth a 1.5 multiplier, but you still add. 100 is boiling point? Well, 100 degrees Celsius I think is boiling point, but we're in the Americas. We do Fahrenheit. All's fair in height. Not really. Convert to why would I convert everything to clubs? That's stupid. Okay, so let's convert this. I want to turn that glass card into a heart. NJ Shadow, what's going on? Welcome to this stream. How you doing? It took me way too long to realize a times 1.5 multiplier was not the same as a plus one. Dude, I'm right there with you. I, for a long time, did not look at the times and the plus. I was just seeing the number. And then I was like, okay, clearly this is adding more to, like, one's adding more to my, because I would see all these, like, uncommons and rares that were adding, you know, what looked like a smaller number, but I was like, why are they uncommon and rare if they're adding this? And then I was like, oh wait, one's multiplying and one's just adding. Okay, that actually makes sense now. But good to have you. Glad to have you on the stream. Let's see, times 2 multiplier. Could be good, but I kind of got what I want there. So we'll just go ahead and move to the next round. No repeat hand types. Ooh, wee bit of a challenge. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. I don't have anything I especially want to discard right now, but we can turn these into bonuses, because why wouldn't we? And then we'll just play our flush. What we got? What we got? Ding dong 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 dong. That's a solid hand. Nice. And we're up to ante 10. Keep that. A permanent game plus 1 hand per round. Hey-o, that's good. That's really good. That's uber valuable. Let's see if we can get anything decent out of here. All clubs. One's a wild card at least, so useful. Useful, useful, useful. Old boost your anus. We'll use that. I don't think I'm going to add any more hearts. I think we're pretty good on... Yeah, we got 30 of those. 4 in height. 4 in height? What? I don't know what that means. Hey, money! I like money. Especially when it's free. Adds a voucher. No, we're good. The serpent, that's not a bad one. See how well we fare on this one. And nothing I especially want to get rid of, but we probably should. I'll ditch that. We get the $3. Increases rank of some cards. Oh, I should have. No, I should have gotten rid of the Diamond 8. Of course, of bloody course. My gosh. Actually, we can boost these. Oh, we've got 3 Thelums. Let's see here. We'll go 2 pairs, because that's a pretty strong hand for us right now. Excuse me. Wow, no luck with our lucky cards, really, throughout this game. But no biggie. We're rolling along fine without it. I still want the cat. I still want that bloody cat. The cat is everything. Nope, none of those. $20 wild card, tarot, hearts. Of course, we get a heart conversion, and we have almost all hearts there. Can't we just keep this card? I mean, I can convert, I guess, the stone and all those. I guess that's fine. That's fine. And it's only a heart underneath that stone, so that's good at least. Reroll. I'm not going to convert to clubs. When blind is selected, gain +3 hands and lose all discard. Wow. That's actually kind of tempting. But I don't have anything I want to get rid of in favor of it. That's the problem, I guess. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Oh, okay. These actually are pretty solid. So that's another heart, and here's stone with money attached. So that's cool. Definitely take that. All right. Add more stone. We can probably start ditching spades here and there, especially ones that, you know, don't do anything. And then we'll convert this to stone. And we'll convert these to lucky. Look at that, 400 chips for our stone cards right now. So we've comboed that up pretty nice. Hey, look, a steel card, that's cool. Got a couple of steel cards drawn there, that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's discard these. That did not do anything for us, but we do have the pairs, and that's good, and we can play through stones with it. Let's see. What will that get us? I'm curious. Plus, we got the 2 steel cards, giving us times 1.5. Oh, yeah. That's real good. That's real good. That's real good. We like that. We like it. We like that. Okay, why not? Just in case. Uh-oh, my cat, he's getting in the way of the screen. Oh no! High card, pair, we'll go pair. Our pairs are doing this pretty good. Come on, Arcana, give me something good. More stone. Gold. Let's go with this. What do we get? That's going to convert some to hearts, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Increases rank. Not bad. I'm good with that. I am more than okay with that. Always draw. After play or discard, always draw 3 cards. Alright. Have a good one, common people. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay, so let's do something fun and just, let's see, first, hang on, let's peek, let's look at this real quick. So we know most of our stone cards are already hearts, though the coin one is not. We can increase those by 1. I want to see what happens when I just play stone cards. I'm curious. I'm gonna play 5 stone cards. Why not? Works better if you have high card, but just for funsies. I don't have any real limitations on the number of hands played, so 169k, not too shabby. Okay, so we're gonna change these all to hearts, I think. Oh wait, hang on. Change all these to hearts. Because why not? Let's put those there. As far as what we're doing the rest of the stream, basically we're just playing this out to see how far we get, and then that will be the end. Yeah, let's play these. I'd love to get the lucky cat right now. That'd be Pico. Extra 20 there. Nice. Okay. And, oh yeah, I'd forgotten that we can ditch one of those. Let's see. We're gonna keep that. We have enough for one pair right now. Okay. It's not a great draw so far. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. We can work with this. Plus, we're right on the cusp of it. I mean, I don't know what I'm even worried about. We're pretty okay, I'd say. Yeah, that card, that hand alone would have taken care of us. Oh, look at that. I got another trophy. The 1000k trophy. Another one. What's our time on this one? 214, almost 215. So we'll do 214, whatever. So we got that. Edge of Tomorrow is such an awesome movie. I agree. Edge of Tomorrow is really cool. I dig that movie. Definitely buying this. Oh, cool. And we got the other voucher for it unlocked. Nice. Yeah, you talk about a poorly marketed film. They could have done so much more with how they marketed Edge of Tomorrow. It's such a good movie. I'll get that. Why not? Why not? I'll go ahead and do that one. It's poorly marketed. It was very poorly marketed. People didn't know what it was. Plus the title, I mean, like, I've always kind of defended the title because I understand what it means. It literally makes sense, but people didn't exactly know what it was. They were like looking at it, they were like, what the heck does Edge of Tomorrow mean? I don't get it. Okay. Creates a wild card. We'll switch up the diamond. Well, hang on, actually, you know what? We're gonna ditch that and get the $3. And this can be a wild card. And there, now we've got a floosh! Or a 2-pair, which is way better. Yeah, 2-pair is just way better than a flush right now. They're not close. I really want to change the suit on that glass card for real, though. I've seen people do runs where they just keep replicating glass cards over and over again, and holy crap, the scores they get are kind of insane. Alright, so look at that. Look at these options. My gosh. Alright. Production budget around 178 million, earned 370. Yeah, that's losing money. That is losing money. Unfortunately. That is lost money. Sucks too, because again, it's awesome. Awesome flick. Okay, now we're cooking. That's better. Like, I would have been cool with another 10 if it wasn't metal, but I was like, I kind of want to keep those metal ones there so we can do stuff with them. I have not watched Oblivion yet, no. Okay, there's 3 million. Good. Okay, we're in good. We're in much better shape now. That's for sure. I was a little concerned there for a moment. All right, 2's a gold now. I'll keep the aces. I really would like to get another 10, but oh, okay, we can't discard. Never mind. Shoot. Well, crap. I think we'll be okay. We should still get a nice, good chunk of change out of this one. Maybe not as big, but then again, we're getting a times 2 with the glass card, so that is good. So we might even be a little bit better off. Yeah, we are. And our glass didn't break, so it's all good. Go high card. Oh, high card. Straight flush. Not a whole lot to do with that, but whatevs. It's all good. See what we get out of here. I honestly don't want any of these. Alright, scored 10 million. Wow, the next one's 28.8. Whew! That's a biggin'. Which Skarsgård's the best actor in the whole family? Probably Stellan, but Alexander's excellent too. I mean, I would definitely say Stellan Skarsgård would be my pick out of the bunch. I think he's just got more... He's got way more under his belt right now. But Alexander is really good. Bill Skarsgård's a good actor so far too. It's just he needs... I think he's kind of... I'm a little worried about him getting typecast right now in a few specific types of roles, which are not the best. Oof, that's not a good hand. That was not good at all. Okay, so we got some options here. Let's see what this does. It's a 2-pair with some multipliers, with some doubling up. So that's good. Okay, that's a little something. see what we get out of this. I'm not expecting a ton, really, but... yeah, that wasn't a good hand. We kind of need to hit hard on these. Which we might be okay here, but... I'm gonna ditch those. And we're gonna ditch the jack. I need to stop playing face cards, to be honest. I need to play up to the even Steven, which I should have been doing a long time ago. I don't know why I wasn't. Okay, so the 8s and the 6s. Yeah, I think we're probably not going to make it out of this one. It's not looking good. It's not looking promising. Alright, this is probably the last one. This is probably it. Yeah, it's not enough. Not too shabby a run, though. We did manage to get to the 11th ante, which I think is the best we've done so far, and it's our high score on this platinum run so far, so pretty good. Got a few trophies, you know. Unlock the driver's license card. Unlock this happy fellow. +2 hand size, -1 in each round. Ugh. Is that a good card? Discover every tarot card. Okay, so that's why we got it. And we got this card here. Do you think War of the Worlds was good? Was good film? Are you referring to the Spielberg one or the OG? I've actually only seen the Spielberg one. 1 in 2 chance for played cards with the heart streak to give ×1.5 multiplier when scored. This is a card I really wanted when I started converting everything to hearts. So I was kind of aiming for, but never quite got it. Got the abandoned deck. Start run with no face cards. Spielberg. I mean, I think it's okay from what I remember. I actually saw that in theaters. This card actually can be quite fun also with hearts. Each played King of Hearts. This one you can actually... some good deck manipulation can make this card effective. Yeah, I remember the Spielberg one being okay. Nothing great, but, you know, fun. A decent bit of fun. I liked it okay. But anywho, guys, that is going to wrap up tonight's stream. I appreciate all of y'all joining. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate all the people who liked. If you shared, you're even better. You're a supreme, superior human being. I will probably be streaming again tomorrow, depending on where I'm at with my next script. I'm trying to make that my top priority right now, getting that done. But obviously, you know, want to do some playthroughs for y'all. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up tonight. I will see you all again soon. Until then, good night, God bless, and Gourd speed.